This picture right here.
Oh.
Okay, now I said because you always got a lot of history with you got. You know, like, you know, who were these people?
This is Divine. This is the brother I was teaching named Allah Love. Of course, this is Allah. This is Jamel. And this is me.
Oh wow.
That's me right there.
Is this somebody? This is not somebody standing behind you.
No, that's my Russian hat.
Okay. So all the pictures are a little distorted.
Yeah. You see, this is me here. This is Jamel. This is Allah. Allah got a picture in his hand. Right? That picture that he has in his hand is me, Allah, and Jarrell. This is Allah Love.
That's the picture he has in. Is of you
of me.
You have that picture? This picture
no.
here? You don't know where it's at.
That's the whole history of this picture. This picture was taken with his camera. It was a Polaroid camera. Didn't have no negatives. Right? It was a Polaroid camera when he took this picture. I had brought him up here to meet Allah. You know? In the background you see the poster of Muhammad Ali's fight with Henry Cooper. Is who he was, who that poster was.
Muhammad and says somebody.
It's Henry Cooper. You can see the C.
Okay.
But that's what it is. That was his last fight before he got suspended. You know, he had the fight in 1967 or 1966, and then they didn't lift the suspension until 3 years later. When we was standing around here talking, I remember the father saying he would never see him fight again. He said, I'll never see him fight.
And this is in?
This is in 67.
67, wow.
Yeah.
So he didn't get the license back until?
Back till 70.
70, wow.
Yeah, till 70.
So I'll never see him fight again.
I'll never see him fight again. Nobody knew what he was talking about when he said that. No. But yeah, I had Jarrell is taking this picture. Jarrell is the one that's behind the camera in this picture.
But it's his.
It's his camera.
It's his camera.
This is my man, Allah Love. He lived right across this bridge here.
Okay.
In that building there. That's where he died, right in front of that building.
Oh wow.
You know.
He got killed.
Yeah, Allah was a trackman, man. He worked for the transit at night. And like I said, we had our little office down there across the street. He worked for this revolutionary. He was part of our program, revolutionary program. And then he was also a gangster. When I say he's a gangster, because him, Bobby Franks, Keith, and Harold Abogati, they went around sticking up drug dealers. And they had a contract on all four of them. And me and him were standing on Myrtle Avenue talking. And as we was talking, he looked up the block and he seen the car coming down the block. And he just broke, he ran. And when he ran towards this very street right here, he ran towards Navy Street, and then he broke down towards his mother's house. And the guys jumped out the car, they got down on like soldiers, and they got down like that, and they shot twice, hit him in the back. He fell right there in front of his mother's window. You know?
In front of his mother's window?
Yeah. Yeah, his mother lived in that building on the 3rd floor. And he's trying to make it there, I guess. But he collapsed right there in front of it. You know? But that was October 1970. You know, and the thing, he had went on a mission prior to that. The last Parliament, the September Parliament, he got up on the Parliament and he told everybody, he said, man, that if anybody messing with heroin and stuff, he was gonna take their life, take their head. That was the words he used.
That's what Allah Love said.
That's what Allah Love said. You know, and see, when the thing was, now I taught him, but every time we went to Mecca, and we would go see Allah in the bar, you know, or wherever he was at, him and Allah would go off. They would go off somewhere and talk, just the two of them. And Allah Love would never say what they was talking about. unless Allah said, well, tell see Allah so and so and so and so, or tell a brother this and that. But they always would go off by itself, and then Allah love started on that mission of trying to clean up the drug problem by itself, you know, in his way. Because he was determined to just stop the heroin shit. That was, because we was plagued by that more than anything else. Messiah, Bismillah, you know, all them brothers, you know, everybody was just sniffing that dope, man. If they wasn't using it even stronger way, man, you know. And it was a big problem. It still is today. You know, you still got.
Now you got the opiate problem, man.
Yeah, the opiate problem. Yeah.
Switched up. It's something else now.
Yeah, yeah.
From sniffing to shooting it, now people drinking it. It's
crazy, man.
Crazy,
yeah, it's crazy. You know, it really is. But yeah, that's this picture here, and you know, like I said, this was taken with a Polaroid camera. So, like I said, there wasn't no negatives. We made these this was a color picture. We made these black and white copies off a copy machine. Okay. You know, that's why they like distorted like.
You have the original of this one?
Not me. It was only like there was 3 pictures. This one in his hand, this one here, and there was another one that was taken.
With you in it?
Huh?
With you in it? The pictures with you and Allah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I searched for over 50 years for this picture, right? This Jewish private center, Joshua, my man Joshua. You know hip to Joshua? Joshua? No. He's a martial arts instructor. Okay. In Texas.
I don't know who that is. No, I don't know him.
It's my man Joshua. Joshua, he said, man, see Allah, I'm gonna tell everybody you my teacher and shit. He's Jewish.
Jewish.
Yeah.
Caucasian man.
Yeah.
Okay, peace.
Yeah. Joshua, man. But Joshua was the first one to send me this picture, like this. He sent it to me like that, with me out of it. Right? And the way he found it, I told him I'm in that picture. You know, I know that picture, I'm in that picture. The way he had found it because it was Divine's obituary picture. Divine used this picture, well, his family used this picture in his obituary. You know, so they cropped me and Jamel out the picture. You know, just so he could use it. And he kept Allah loving himself in the picture. It's another crazy thing, funny thing about this picture. See his brother, Jamel? He had a daughter, little girl, named Jamela. Right? You know Jamela? Not the daughter. You know Jamela, the guard, Jamela? Yeah. Remember Jamela? All right. When Jamela first got knowledge, he got it after we got our flags in the box. Right? So when he came up to the school, Allah told him to take a flag out the box. He took Jamel's daughter's flag. That's how he got the name Jamela. He tells this, he tells the story that he knew, but he didn't know. And he says that he said to the father that this is a girl's name, and the father said to him, "Would I give you a girl's name?" But no, that part really didn't go down. He just didn't. He just picked that flag out the box with her name on it, and that's how he got the name Jamel. That was Jamel. Jamel's also on the picture with Allah. His daughter's in that picture. And who else? Barry's in that picture.
Barry Yarder.
Yeah. And who else is in that picture? But that's him there, Jamel.
Now would Jamela be peace with you telling that story?
Well, I don't think he would have much to say about it now. I mean, it's the truth.
If Mecca did this.